Over the last year, Mechanicsburg students and staff have been extremely fortunate to develop a relationship with the Cheery Children Education Center, located in the heart of the Kibera slum in Nairobi, Kenya. The Kibera slum houses approximately 1 million people, making it one of the largest slums in the world. Profound poverty, disease, overpopulation, competition for scarce resources, drought, local conflicts, drug and alcohol addictions, and lack of educational opportunities are just some of the major challenges in Kibera. Most dwellings in the slum are about 12 by 12 and sleep around 8 to 12 people, and sit on land owned by the government. These structures are mainly constructed out of mud and are topped with corrugated tin roofs. About 80% of Kibera is without electricity, and just 2 water pipes provide drinking water for the entire community. There is also minimal access to toilets, and there are no government clinics or hospitals. Latrines are available in Kibera, but are shared by up to 500 people each. Once these holes are filled with sewage, young boys are hired to empty the contents into the local river that meanders through the slum. Other troubling realities include the 50% unemployment rate and extremely high unwanted pregnancies for females between the ages of 16 and 25. The many children exposed to these urban problems are at a high risk for illiteracy, illness, hopelessness, and sexual abuse. Yet, schools like the Cheery Children Education Center are like an oasis in a desert. Since 2009, this school continues to help children overcome adversity. The major function of the center is to serve children from vulnerable families in Kenya, especially those living in the Kibera slum in Nairobi. It's not simply a place for vulnerable and hungry children, but it's also a safe location where character is nurtured and hope is given to the youth. Children are the country's greatest resource and represent the hope for a better future. Even though the Kenyan government offers free public education, the cost of an expensive uniform keeps many back from attending. Without school, few opportunities exist for the children of the Kibera slum to learn and grow to their full potential.
My name is David. When I grow up, I want to be a driver. My name is Lavin. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. My name is Collins. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. My name is Deborah. My name is Deborah. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. My name is Dennis. When I grow up, I want to be a carpenter. My name is Yvonne. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. My name is Regan. When I grow up, I want to be an engineer.
Our discussions with the Cheery Center are always productive and often lead to heartbreaking moments, but most, if not all, of our Skype chats have ended with plenty of laughing, singing, and even dancing. It's amazing to see the joy expressed by these children, despite the destitution that permeates in the Kibera slum. Education provides them with authentic experiences that translate into confidence and hope. Throughout these incredible experiences collaborating with our friends in Kibera, I have seen a remarkable shift in the learning of Mechanicsburg students. Even though our classrooms are almost 8,000 miles apart and exhibit drastic standards of living, we have found a tremendous amount of respect and love for each other. While learning about the geography, culture, history, and current affairs of each place, students are also cultivating a tremendous amount of empathy and advocacy for the adverse challenges faced by many in each of our communities. Students are finding a meaning and purpose in their work. My students and I are looking forward to more collaboration with the Cheery Center as we continue work on several real-life problems facing our communities. In one of our recent Skype discussions with the founder and headmaster of the school, Jairus, we were informed that the Cheery Education Center is currently facing a major problem. The school's infrastructure is deteriorating fast. The mud walls are crumbling and the structural supports are becoming weak. As enrollment is high, the building also lacks enough washrooms and fresh drinking water. Although the collection of funds for the project began long ago, the school is quickly running out of money for the construction project. The Cheery Center students, along with the Kenyan school system, is on holiday until January 4th. These next few weeks serve as the final push for donations to be collected so that construction can finish prior to the arrival of the students. The center needs to raise approximately 400,000 Kenyan shillings, which is approximately $4,000, to complete this endeavor. According to Jairus, the Cheery Center needs to be renovated or else the scholars cannot return by the 4th of January. This money is an incredible sum for the average Kenyan, who typically earns about $1,200 a year, but I believe we can help. MASH Model UN is sponsoring a district-wide loose change campaign to raise funds for the completion of the renovated Cheery Education Center. We would like to collect as much loose change as we can in order to help Jairus meet his $4,000 goal. There are two ways to donate. One way is to bring donations directed to the Model UN advisor, Mr. Reedy, in room 240 starting on Friday, December 2nd until Tuesday, December 20th. The second option is to visit the GoFundMe page for the Cheery Center and to place your donation by the 20th December. See the link below. Follow our progress on Twitter at Mr. Reedy's Class. Will you please consider donating to the campaign to help #raise the Cheery roof? The students in the Kibera need the Cheery Center, and they need our support. Mechanicsburg, let's help raise the Cheery roof for our friends in Kibera.